Good morning, beautiful people. I'm here in LA and we got the opportunity to work with some of the local law enforcement teams yesterday. It was day one, and there was a really unique dog there that I think it'll be a really good dog to share with you guys, because there's some things that we discussed yesterday, and this dog actually displayed it right after we talked about it. So we're gonna get right to it. See you guys there. So we had a little discussion yesterday and we talked about one of the cancers that I believe exist in the dog world, and when it comes to especially evaluating dog behavior. And one of those things is the use of absolutes. And what I mean by that is you'll hear things like, hey, if a dog's pulling on a bite, it means the dog is nervy. If a dog is vocal while it's biting, that dog is nervy. And we were discussing that, hey, just because that is true in some cases doesn't mean it's true in all cases. And this dog that I'm about to show you is a prime example of that. This dog is quite vocal when he bites. Literally, I think it's probably the first time that I've seen this, but the dog's not just being vocal while he's biting, he's actually barking. He's literally barking. I even made the joke like, oh, is this a bark and hold dog? But it's a really good example because that's one indicator that people would see, and actually some agencies passed on this dog because of that same thing. They said, hey, this dog he's vocal, so that's showing that he's nervous and he's unsure of himself while he's on a bite. Where when you look at the whole picture in this dog's entirety, in the entirety of behavior with this dog, you'll clearly see that that's not the case. But we got a video of me working this dog, so we're gonna play it, and then maybe, why don't you guys decide and say, does this dog look like he's nervy to you? Does he look like he's unsure of himself? My intake on that, or my kind of analysis on that behavior, is it's totally just intensity behind that dog. He's wanting something, and he's kind of almost at the point of like, woo, but he's doing all the behavior that we want from him. So you guys, let's check that out.
I told Gooseby, it's a barking hole.
I've been looking for a stretch. you say, I don't know if he will, he's like, I don't know either, we'll see. But if you tell me he will or I'll make him, then he's gonna be like, fuck, I'll do it. He's like, I was born for this system. I get it. I get these guys. He still hasn't stopped walking the entire time. The pet home is my daughter.
My daughter. Looking for a new piece. She needs a new project. Oh.
All right, so now that you guys have seen the video, what do you think? Why do you think that dog is being vocal? Is it nerve? Am I just misreading the situation? Let me know what you think in the comments. I would happy to be wrong, and please explain why you believe that dog is nervy or is not nervy in what you're seeing. Put the comments down below, and I'm gonna pin the comment that I agree with the most. All right, you guys have a good one. On to the dogs. Off to the dog.